Hello everyone, and welcome to a difference check for Telltale Batman Season 2, Episode 3. This has to do with Tiffany here, and she kind of like sneaks into my difference checks a couple of days after each episode, it feels like, but this one is interesting. This is based off of your relationship with Tiffany going into this episode, because if she likes you, or she trusts you at the very least, she treats you differently compared to when she doesn't trust you. So, right away we'll go ahead and do when she trusts you, and you know, now that I say when she trusts you, that's kind of up in the air because this whole scene is based off of not trusting you to begin with, but she at least likes you a little bit more in one of the scenes. But this first part here will go with her not liking you, and it kind of spears off into a couple of different ways, but what we'll do is I'll show you what happens when she doesn't like you and you tell her to get out of your office, and then we'll do when she does like you and you tell her to, you can't tell her that you are Batman, and then we'll do when she likes you and when you tell her that you're Batman, which is what I did in my original playthrough, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, let's go. So, this is interesting right here because she's really abrasive.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today?
Yeah,
I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but you only have yourself to blame for this.
You hear that? She's so mean.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Down, now!
And she's gonna talk smack right here.
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy
Shut up,
to commit
Gordon.
a terrorist act.
You don't
have
know
the right
anything.
to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
I looked to you for answers, for comfort after my father's death. Instead, you're running with a new crowd. Criminals? I hope you understand why I had to do this.
She's so dumb.
It makes me question everything you've told me my entire life. It wasn't easy, but it had to be done.
Okay.
Of course. You don't even have the backbone to give me a response.
Like, she's just so, again, this whole scene is so abrasive.
What
I hate
in
it.
Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
And then he uncuffs you. But what's really interesting here, first off, the voice acting
Mr.
on
Wayne
Tiffany is a little
agency protection,
all over the
and you know
place.
it.
What?
You've known it
When it
for
comes to
some
how she
time.
reacts to you
Waller
here.
and the agency?
This part
They're not
repeats
always
itself
gonna be
several
around
times
to
over, so
save
you'll be able to hear
you.
all this dialogue
One day,
shortly.
you're gonna
Actually, you
run
know,
out
now
of
that I
favors
think
to
about it,
call
I
in.
recorded this. Listen here.
And when you do, there'll be hell to pay. And when they're not, I will be.
Officers, please.
Gordon's dialogue will change. You'll see it.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth.
I love that line.
You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller. You can't do this.
It's well within my power, and you know it.
Jim, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this...
Sorry? Screw you. You just gave Gotham to her.
Enough!
That line right there
You're
changes
ignoring direct
based on how
federal
Gordon
orders.
feels about you as well.
Time to go, Jim.
He says different things to you in that situation. Sometimes you'll say screw you, sometimes you'll say not from you. Things like that. It'll change based on how Gordon feels about you. I don't know how Gordon felt about me in this playthrough right here, but I did realize that that changes.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside
So we're going to talk to Tiffany here,
when you're ready.
who is an interesting character. I wonder if she's really going to start to redeem herself, because she's just been this emotional teenager the entire time. I'm hoping she gets cool.
For everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Leave.
She's like,
I
what?
said get out.
And she gives us an
Fine.
attitude.
I hope whatever it is you're trying to do, you don't die. Because I'm not showing up for your funeral.
Like, what did you just say to me? You just tried to get me arrested for something I didn't do.
We might be
And
pushing
now
it
you're
too
gonna be
hard.
sassy? Whatever, girl.
He's capable, and he knows
She needs to chill. So now, in this
I
part,
apologize.
we'll talk to
for
Tiffany,
everything.
but we'll reject her figuring out
Calling
what's
the
wrong.
cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is.
We won't tell her about Batman.
Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
I'm not sure I trust you after that stunt you pulled.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
That was deserved.
With my dad... And you not talking to me truthfully, I didn't know where else to turn. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no
Dun
offense,
dun dun!
but you're just...
It feels so
Bruce.
bad not telling her, man.
I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Damn it. I've tried, time and time again. But this was the last.
Tiffany!
Right, so she storms off again.
Saying we might be
And then
pushing it too
that's like
hard.
the whole
He's
Tiffany being angry with you and then her just walking out on you over and over and over again. She is so emotional. And if she doesn't get her way, she just throws a tantrum. Oh, I can't stand her. Hopefully she, I don't know, redeems herself. Because on my original playthrough, I went ahead and I told her I was Batman, and we've just been nice to Tiffany. We've been straight up with her this entire time. So what I'll do now is I'll show you what I did in my original playthrough where she likes us. So you'll see the dialogue change there. You'll also see the dialogue change with Gordon when I think he doesn't like you. And then you'll also see what happens when you tell her that you're Batman. So here's that.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today?
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
expected you earlier.
Sorry.
I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
What are you talking about?
Hands behind your
On
back!
the floor,
Suck
now!
my
On the floor!
ass!
Now!
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent.
But
I
what
just
is-
wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
You go to the police, you set up an ambush, and suddenly you're surprised by it all?
I don't know what to say.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
My kitty
Mr.
cat's
Wayne
meowing
is
at
under
me.
agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
Oh, she can hear again. Cool.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller. You can't do this.
It's well within my power, and you know it.
Waller,
I said
don't do this.
dismissed.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the
Excuse me?
last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
He is kind of crazy right now. He's just reaching. Like, he's desperate to have something go his way, basically.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When you're ready.
I'm glad you can hear again. Yeah,
I
let's have a chat.
apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you?
I'm Batman.
I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
Sure, let's tell her.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
I like her dress, by the way.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
The truth is, there wouldn't be a Batman without your father. He made the suit, the Batmobile, the gear, all of it.
Bruce. He set the bar pretty high, huh? With Dad gone... Maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested.
As long as you don't go
It's the least I
crazy.
can do. And I know my dad would be proud.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
All right, guys, so this was a difference check for Telltale Batman Season 2, Episode 3 regarding Tiffany. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys did in your playthrough. I don't know. She kind of seems like a spoiled brat to me right now. That's probably pretty harsh because she's like still grieving over her dad and all that, but man, she's annoying. She's just a pain in your side until you go ahead and let her know that you're Batman. I don't know if she'll cool off and become this valuable Batman, you know, asset or partner in the next coming episodes here, but until you do that, she's really just kind of a prick. So we'll see. We'll see. Anywho, if you guys enjoyed this difference check, let me know. It takes a lot of work replaying through these things over and over and over again. It takes many hours because I can't just rewind my save file. I need to actually go through it and play it again just so I get a different choice for you guys. So thank you guys for being here. If you do enjoy these videos and you appreciate all the work I put in, think about subbing so you can see more of these videos as I get them out. But that's all I got for now. So again, thank you guys. You're the best. And I'll see you in the next video.